A lot of really good Jordan 3 conversation happening this week, and for good reason, because the OG Black Cement 3 releases this weekend. And I don't know about you, but this is probably my most anticipated sneaker of the entire year. Is the Jordan 3 the best silhouette of all time? It's possible. It's always been in the top 3 for me personally. So I figured I'd show you guys my Jordan 3 collection. Let's get into it. Let's get the bangers out of the way. This is the 2018 Black Cement 3, and I haven't seen the new one in hand yet. A lot of people have them already. I'm seeing them on Instagram. And, you know, the thing about this shoe that's obviously a lot different than the upcoming release is that LE print. The LE print is much higher. As you can see, it rides a little higher. It's a much thicker. It's like very, very embossed. These are just some of the things that I'm noticing. I could be missing a couple other things, but to me, that's what stands out the most. And the leather on this release in 2018 actually wasn't half bad. I liked it. I'm not sure what other people really said or thought or felt about it. And I don't know how that stacks up with the new release. I'm going to have to get those in hand first to know. But this is just such a good shoe. Whether you have the 2018 or the 2008 or the whenever else it released, I mean, you just got to have this in your collection. We actually got a few other Jordan 3 releases this year. This is one of them. This is called the Ivory Craft. This guy went on sale like many other Jordans, but to me, this was a super underrated sneaker based on, I guess, sales. I don't know if they put out way too many or people just weren't feeling them, but they didn't overdo it with this whole like yellowing thing. I don't like the yellowing stuff too much, but the color of this like cream and the whites, and it just looks so good. This is just such a really, really beautiful, well thought out and made sneaker. Some people didn't like this, like they like put the Jumpman on top of the Jumpman on the tongue. I don't really care about that. It's cool. And then they did this thing that you saw in other releases. I think it was like a Denim 3. They did this when they have the Nike Air, and then the Jumpman is actually on top. So I thought that was pretty cool, actually. I like the shoe. Definitely a sleeper and great quality, good leather, good build shoe for 2024. All right, and I don't know what year. This is at least like 3 years old, maybe 4. The Fragment 3. This shoe is great. Good leather on the upper, quite simple, black and white blocking. But the interesting thing being that heel tab. So when you first get this, it wasn't this color. It was like it was like a milky, like see-through, you know, your traditional kind of heel tab. And then over time, if you have this shoe, I think by this point, all the heel tabs have turned yellow. I'm not sure if they confirmed whether or not that was on purpose. If it was, that's a pretty cool thing because it definitely hit that like yellowing age trend, vintage trend that, you know, is very popular right now. All right, and this shoe released a few years ago as well. What year was this? 2022, the Fire Red 3 OG with the Nike Air on the back. Oh, this is a good shoe. This is such a good shoe. Not the most sought after OG 3 in my opinion, but still a very nice shoe, good color blocking. I think the red, I always felt the red was a little bit too extreme there. You can't go wrong with the Fire Red colorway. Classic, OG. And then I'm just going to say it, but this is going to go into my probably top 10 sneakers of the year. The Nina Chanel Jordan 3. This shoe is cool. People like this shoe. People love this shoe. People also hated this shoe for a number of different reasons. The canvas material on top, I think creasing very easily. The mixed material, you know, kind of hit or miss. I think these are all very subjective things that you could either love or hate. I love that the heel kind of has this very mossy, different font look. And then you have the Jumpman, which has been like completely reworked. You have the rope laces. You don't really see sneakers like this that often, in my opinion. I like sneakers that are polarizing. I like sneakers that cause conversation. And if you play within this like very comfortable space for sneakers, it doesn't get fun anymore. You want to do some very wearable stuff, but you should also sprinkle in like this splashes of a lot of fun and energy, and this is exactly what this shoe does. All right, and man, this is a tough debate. White cement versus black cement. Ooh, that's tough, man. I'm not sure which one I like more. This is the new release, the reimagined. Good shoe, good leather, and I think everyone's very pleased with this sneaker, how it turned out. I wear this so much that I have another pair that I'm gonna have to eventually wear once this kind of breaks down. But you see that LE print, it's exactly what I was kind of highlighting versus the 2018 version. It's a little bit thinner, the color's a little bit lighter, The shape is a little bit different. It's a good shoe. And then over here, I actually have my old 2011, 2011 white cement 3s, and these guys, it's no comparison with the leather. This leather is so much better, even though it's, you know, it's 15 years old, right? The shoe is breaking down. There is some like paint cracking and stuff like that, but still fully wearable. Been wearing these. Great shoe. You just can't go wrong with, you know, any year you have it. 2011, you know, 2022, whatever it is. This is a classic. It's forever going to be a classic. Such a good looking shoe. All right, lastly, and I'm going to show both these at once because they're both by A Ma Maniére. And like I said, we got a lot of Jordan 3s this year. This is one of them. This sneaker, for some people, we're saying this is one of the best shoes of the year. And you know what? I don't hate that opinion. I think the sneaker looks really, really good. They did a fantastic job. Good leather. I love this very, very like hairy suede that they put on the shoe. And, you know, you can play with so many different lace types. I got the cream ones in right now. I think that looks really good, but I might switch it out later. This is a cool shoe because right now I think it's sitting like at or around retail, which is disturbing for some people that are resellers, but fantastic for those of us that just want to buy the shoe. And to have a sneaker like this as a collaboration that looks fantastic, hits all these great kind of check boxes, and you're able to actually access it and get it for a good price. I love that. That is so good. That is just exactly how it should be. I love the quilted sock liner. It's just a premium shoe. It's just a really good shoe. It feels nice. I love it. And of course, you can't go wrong. I'm not saving this best for last or anything like that. Some people say that this shoe is the best Jordan 3 of all time. That's a wild statement to make. It's definitely a fantastic Jordan 3. It does not beat the black cement or the white cement. That's for sure. But this sneaker has got to be A Ma Maniére's best sneaker, and I think everyone can agree with that. This is such a fantastic shoe. Everything about this shoe and the time frame it came out with, the aged, you know, yellowed sole and the aged heel tab and the grays, the suede, everything, the little lace tips that had the work harder on it, the quilted inner lining, like everything about this shoe is just, it's perfection. It still is. It aged so well. So sought after when it first came out. Now I think it's still very sought after. So again, a fantastic shoe, a sneaker you can wear with almost anything. Right, and then I'm gonna just show both these at the same time. This is the Wizards 3. Looks very similar to the True Blue 3, but obviously has the Jumpman instead of the Nike Air. I have a pair of True Blues around here somewhere, but this will do. This is a good shoe. I like the shoe. Same color, same everything. They need to bring the True Blues back because the material on those was horrible, but it's probably not gonna be for a little while because, you know, we have this shoe now. Next is I believe this is called the Racer Blue. These came out a few years ago. I don't think it was like mixed opinions necessarily, but people weren't like going crazy over them. And you know, it does have some cool features that I appreciate. The 3M on the Ellie print was a super nice touch. I don't remember a sneaker, unless I'm forgetting something, that actually had 3M in the Ellie print. That's very cool. And the blues, they're similar, but they're not the same. This one's much closer to the OG True Blue 3. You guys, that's it. Really quick video. I hope everyone going for the black cement 3s gets their pair. I'll be trying to get a pair myself. And yeah, if you like the video, let me know down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.